Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? My name is William Clark, and welcome to a Brony podcast. Now, I have some fucking things to talk about in this podcast. Some things that, need to be addressed. Let's start with, the topic that everybody and their dog and their cat is talking about. Sans being in Super Smash Brothers. Now, I don't know. Okay, so I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, I don't have a Switch, so I don't really care either way. But at the same time, I have no fucking idea. Okay, so Nintendo, I guess, released some info about some DLC characters that are going to be in the, Ultimate, Smash Ultimate. And, one of them is Sans. Now, what? I mean, it's cool, I guess, but first of all, what would his attacks be? Okay, that's the thing. What would his attacks be? What would his final smash be? What would his... What would he do? Okay, the Doomslayer would be better for Smash Ultimate than, Sans. Also, another thing is, why is Sans getting all the attention? You have all these characters from Undertale. You have your main character, the character that you play as throughout the entire game. You have the... I don't know anybody's names. I only know Sans. I mean, if you really wanted to, you can have fucking Flowey the Flower. You can have that thing. I don't know that would probably not be good, but blah. But you could, there's all these other characters. You have the character that tries to prevent you from going out into the world. The first major boss that you basically have to kill to move on, and progress in the game. You got the other bosses. You got even just the characters that are minor that you fight. Like maybe a Toad or something. Like, I don't know. I mean, you have all these characters to choose from. And it's always Sans that gets the attention. Not his brother. Not Flowey. Not every other fucking character in the entire Undertale series. Also, if we're talking about Undertale, why not fucking have characters from Deltarune? Because I hear that's like the closest thing to Undertale. Why not have characters from that? I mean, come on. Let's be fucking real here. I mean, what is Sans going to do? I mean, I guess we'll find out whenever he fucking appears. But that's the problem here, is that, I don't know, I think Sans is just over-talked about. That's part of why I don't like Undertale. Now, I'm not saying the game is bad. The game is pretty decent. But the game, I don't think, is worth everybody shitting their pants over, Everybody is like, ah, shit, Undertale's the best game ever. Undertale is the best video game ever to grace the whole fucking universe. No, it's not, okay? I don't want to be that guy, but at the same time, I definitely want to be that guy. Because there are way better games. Remember Earthbound? That game that was on the Super Nintendo? That game? That was part of the Mother series. Yeah, that game is better than Undertale. Now, you have Ness, you got all these other characters, that are infamous in their games, the Mother series and Earthbound. And, in my opinion, I think Undertale is a shitty clone of Earthbound. And it was trying, I think, too much to be Earthbound. Now, I'm not saying the game is bad. But it's not... I don't think it's worthy of all the fucking praise it gets. Yeah, it's a good game, yes. But it's not the best game ever. It's not a game that I think, is the best. And I think it's not as good as everybody makes it out to be. So, between that, already, and the fact that Sans is over-talked, over-hyped, over everything, over-mentioned, everything, everybody always talks about Sans. Nobody else. They don't talk about anybody else. So I think, because of that, I'm losing Not just my mind, which I've lost several fucking years ago, but, you know, I'm losing my respect for Undertale because, I think about it, there's all these other, there's all these dating fan fictions and shit going on, and it's always Sans. It's never, any of the other characters. It's never them. It's always Sans. Everybody wants to have sex with Sans. Everybody wants to be Sans. Everybody wants to be this guy. And I'm like, why? He's just a fucking skeleton. That's all he is. That's it. Now, you know, that's the thing. Now, I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot of hate for saying that, but it's fucking true. He's just a fucking skeleton. Now, yes, his Megalovania, you know, the music that introduces him is fucking amazing. Yes, it's notorious for being badass and awesome. But that's all it really he has going for him. I don't think he should be in Smash, because there's a lot of other characters that have not been in Smash that would kick his ass. Alright? You know, or have been removed from Smash games, or other characters that I think would be worthy. Sans, I don't think is worthy of being a Smash character. Maybe in a Flash game, like Super Smash Flash or Flash 2, or if the guy makes a Flash 3, you know, maybe, because, you know, it's not a main actual game in the series, like Melee, Brawl, Ultimate, you know, the 3DS and Wii U games, you know, it's not that I have a problem with Sans being in a Smash Brothers game, whether it be a fan-made game or an actual official game. It's just that I don't think he should be in the official releases, the actual Ultimate game. He's better off being in a fan-made game than the other one, you know, than the real actual game. I mean, because I've heard people say that Doomslayer should make an appearance. I'm like, yes. He's got all these guns, he's got all the weapons, he's got the chainsaw, he's got, I mean, now he's got the fucking bladed hand, you know, that he can use. So, why not have the Doomslayer in fucking Ultimate? In addition, I hear he's gonna be in Mortal Kombat 11. That's fucking awesome, you know? It's a rumor, but goddamn, Doomslayer would be fucking perfect for Mortal Kombat 11. You know, even Ash Williams would be perfect, but considering Doom Eternal's coming out, you know, and the fact that fucking he's perfect for Mortal Kombat. Rip and tear, his fatalities would involve slashing people with his you know, his bladed hand or chainsaw. He would use a BFG 9000 to fucking destroy his opponents, or his super shotgun, his plasma rifle, his rocket launcher. Every weapon that he has, he could use as a fatality. Now, in the same thing with Smash, you know, he could be in Smash. But Sans, I just don't think is good enough for Smash. And all these people that are freaking out about Sans being in Smash, come on. I mean, like I said, I don't have a problem with Sans being in Smash, but I think he's better off being a fan-made character, like in a fan-made Smash game, than an official, licensed, actual Nintendo Smash game. You have all these characters that everybody and their fucking dog and cat want to be in Smash, Waluigi being one of them. Some people are saying the Doomslayer, Cloud from Final Fantasy. Fuck, I hear some people want Isaac from Golden Sun to be in Smash. All these characters that are either Nintendo properties or would fit well in the series should be in the series. Not a fucking skeleton that I don't really think serves a purpose. Or that would be good for Smash. I mean, again, what would he even do? I mean, I haven't played that much Undertale, so I have no fucking idea a lot about it. But all I know is that Sans is overhyped, over-talked about, over fucking everything. You know, everybody knows who Sans is. The only reason I know who he is because I have A, played Undertale and gotten to the part where we are introduced to him and his brother, and everybody and their fucking cat is talking about him. So that's how I know about Sans. Everybody else, they're just fucking over, fucking just blah. You know, no one knows about them or cares. But the thing is that, again, you have all these characters that you can use. Why the fuck would you use a goddamn skeleton? I mean, if you're gonna go with a skeleton, go with Skeletor from goddamn He-Man or something. I don't fucking know. If we're gonna be talking about ridiculous shit, like Sans being in Smash, go with He-Man. You know, go with fucking Skeletor. Go with him. You know, goddamn. Okay, now that I've got that shit out of the way, let's go back. Let's talk about Smash, okay? It seems like, you know, I technically already have been talking about Smash for the past couple minutes, but I want to talk about actual Smash, not characters from Smash or whatever. But the idea of Smash is to have all these characters together, you know, and fight fucking to the death, you know, fight each other. You know, it's always been that way since, like, the original Smash on Smash Brothers on the N64, and it's only gotten more and more better, more badass, more cooler, with every new installment. You know, with Melee, that's the game I grew up on the GameCube. You know, I grew up with that game. I played the fuck out of it, somewhat still do. You know, I have the ROM or ISO, whatever the fuck you want to call it, because, you know, GameCubes work on ISOs apparently, and, you know, on my modern Wii, and I occasionally play that one. But when I play Brawl on the Wii, the actual Wii, I actually fucking own that game, by the way, is that, goddamn, there's so much badass shit going on. Yet everything that made Melee badass and awesome, and you multiply that by like fucking 100. But from what I'm hearing about Ultimate, I hear they took everything that was great about the previous installments, even the Wii U and 3DS versions, and multiplied that by like over 9,000. Let's just say over fucking a million, okay? Because every character that's ever been in Smash is in there, and they're bringing out DLC characters, which again, I don't think Sans should be one of them. But, you know, that's just me. If you want Sans to be in Smash, well, what would he fucking do? He's in Smash, I guess. But, you know, all these DLC characters coming out, everything happening, Ultimate seems to be basically the Mortal Kombat Armageddon of the Smash Brothers universe. You know how that game, you know, Armageddon, you have every playable character from the Mortal Kombat series up until that point in time, plus new characters and stuff like that. You know how they had that? Well, it's basically that with Smash Brothers instead of, Mortal Kombat, where every character has ever been in the series, plus new characters are in the game. So, I think, personally, if I had a Switch, that would be the first game I would get if I wasn't getting Doom Eternal, Doom, Skyrim, other games, you know, Katamari. But the thing is that, in a way, you know, all these games, they get boring and stale after a while. Yes, it is fun playing as Pikachu, beating the fucking shit and using lightning bolts to murder Princess Peach. And Princess Peach murdering the fuck out of Mario. It's fun doing that. But it's only fun for a little while. I mean, I know this happens with every game, not just Smash, but yeah, I'm saying Smash just to fucking... You know what I'm talking about? Fucking Smash Brothers. But, you know, the thing is that every game inevitably will get boring after a while. If, you know, when you beat the main storyline of the game, like, let's say, for example, Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Blades. I beat that game once, and it's okay. You know, it's got replay value, finding all the secrets that you may have missed, and unlocking everything. But after that, you know, there's nothing to do in the game. And it's kind of a game you'll just put on your shelf or, you know, whatever. Just blah. And that's the same thing with Smash Brothers. Is that, yeah, the games are fucking awesome. They're fun. They're awesome to play. I'm not doubting that. I'm not fucking saying that they're not fun, because they definitely are. But I'm saying that they're gonna get boring after a while. Yes, there are trophies and stuff to collect, and Brawl there's stickers and also trophies and stuff to unlock, and more characters and stages and everything else. But you know, after a while, once you collect everything, it's gonna get boring, and then you're gonna have to find some other game to play or wait for the next DLC to come out and play with some new characters to freshen things up a little bit. But you know, overall, I think Smash has gotten very popular in the recent years. I remember, like, everybody and their fucking cat was talking about Smash Brothers, and I'm like, why is this game all of a sudden trending, you know, on Twitter and on Facebook, and everybody's talking about it now? Well, when Ultimate came out, or before it came out, everybody was saying that all the characters that have been in the series are going to be in there again for whatever. And, you know, in a way, I wonder, how are they going to top it? How are they going to, like, if they make another Smash game, which I'm pretty fucking sure they will, just give it some time. What are they going to do to make it better than Ultimate? You can't. You have all these characters right in the game, plus you have DLC characters, probably some DLC stages, I don't know. But you have all the, you have everything. You have everything that the past Smash games have had, and you're multiplying it by like fucking billion. You know, and so there's that. And you're just over here looking at the fucking screen, your mouth is drooling because you realize you're staring at the screen, looking at all the characters that have ever been in Smash, and you're like, why the fuck have they not come up with this sooner? Because they could have done this in Brawl, in a way, as well as the new characters like Sonic, and I think, wait, who all was in Brawl? I forgot. But, you know, you could also, in some of the other games like Brawl, you can mod that game, and you could have fucking weird deformed characters like Pikachu looking like Fox McCloud or something, or you could have, you know, Link look like Princess Peach or something, I don't know, but, I mean, that would be fucking awesome. But, overall, I would say Smash is awesome, even if Sans is in the game. Which, again, I don't really have a problem with, but at the same time, he's better off being a fan-made character in a fan-made Smash game, you know, than an official character in an official, you know, actual game. You know, it's just the fact that I don't know what he's gonna do for his final Smash, or if there even is one. I don't know. I've never played or seen any footage of Ultimate. All I know is that every character's in there. But I don't know what he's gonna do. Maybe if I see gameplay of Sans, maybe that might change my mind. I don't know. But for now, I'm just saying it right now. Sans should not be in Smash. And everybody that's freaking out needs to stop, because it's nothing special. You know, now Waluigi, he should be in Smash. Because, think about it, he's a Nintendo property, he's owned by Nintendo, he's part of the Mario franchise, which originally I think it's Super Smash Brothers instead of Mario Brothers, so obviously you're gonna have some fucking Mario in there, you know, some Mario characters. You've already got Mario, Bowser, Peach, Luigi, Wario, and also Donkey Kong, and probably some other characters that I'm missing. So where in the fuck is Waluigi? Where is he? Come on, pop him out, put him in Smash. God damn it! Everybody was wanting him from like the very beginning to be in Smash Brothers, and he's not there. Instead, we get Sans. Blech. But you know, enough fucking dissing on Sans. I'm pretty sure I pissed off a lot of Undertale fans. But again, I want to stress this. I can't stress. I can't really do this that enough. But I don't have a problem with Undertale. I mean, it's a decent game, but I just think the game was overhyped. The game was over appreciated and all that stuff. Now, it's not bad to praise the game highly, but when you're saying that that game is the best game of all time, you know, and that everybody is agreeing with you, and you had better games back in the 90s like Earthbound and Super Mario World and other stuff, and also the games of today like Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, Halo, other games like that, you know, Minecraft, Terraria, games like those, you know, it's just blah. And I think if a game like that is overhyped and over talked about, and you get tired of hearing about it, tired of seeing it everywhere you go, it just kind of turns you off for a little bit, and it's like, you know, I don't really want to play Undertale, because, I mean, that's why I've only really got past the tutorial stages, and that's why I think the way I do. Is because the game is overhyped, over talked about, and just everywhere. You know, it's like everywhere the Megalovania theme is playing. I don't have a problem with that. I fucking love that. I can listen to that for 24/7, 365. And maybe 366 if it's a fucking leap year. But, you know, the fact is, Sans is overhyped, Undertale is overhyped, everybody's talking about Undertale, and I'm like, just shut the fuck up. Okay, yeah, it's a good game, but it's not fucking, it's not the best game ever. It's not worth shitting your pants over, you know, and in a way, that's why I haven't beaten the game. That's why I haven't played much of it. It's just I'm tired of hearing about it and seeing it. And I feel like if I'm playing the game that everybody and their fucking cat's talking about and stuff, I feel like I'm feeding into that. And also, I've seen and read that the community and the fandom of Undertale is pretty fucking toxic. Oh, you don't like Sans? Well, fuck you. Go kill yourself, whatever. Oh, you don't like Undertale? Well, fucking, I'm gonna kill you in your sleep or something, you know? The community is and can be very toxic. Now, that's the same way with all fandoms. My Little Pony, for example, you know, the My Little Pony fandom. And this is what I'm going to be talking about now. You know, the next topic of today's or tonight's, whatever, Brony podcast. Whenever, you know, whenever you're watching this shit or listening to it. So it could be today, tomorrow, tonight, whenever the fuck you want to watch it or listen to it. Okay, just go with that. But my next topic and discussion is going to be about fandoms and what I think about them. Now, again, I mentioned that that I don't like Undertale all that much. Now, next thing you know, I'm gonna have fucking death threats going on in my inbox, on my Facebook and my YouTube, DeviantArt, everywhere that I am, because I don't like Undertale as much as everybody and their cat. And it's like, dude, girl, whatever the fuck, you know, whatever the fuck you are, whatever you identify as, I don't have to think that Undertale is the best game ever. I can say that Minecraft is the best game ever, or Fortnite is the best game ever. Not Undertale. I mean, we have opinions for a reason here, people. And overall, yes, fandoms are good. They're awesome. You know, if it weren't for the My Little Pony fandom, I probably wouldn't be here doing these podcasts. I'd probably be dead. You know, whatever. Because My Little Pony has helped me out, and also the Brony fandom and the Pegasister fandom, and, you know, the My Little Pony community has helped me out through a lot. But other fandoms, I mean, yeah, every fandom's gonna have their assholes and their fucking toxic trolls in a way. The Rick and Morty one, you know, there was a video of a guy that was pissed that McDonald's stopped selling the Saskatchewan sauce. I don't even know what the fuck that even is, because I mean, I love Rick and Morty, don't get me wrong, but I haven't seen a lot of it. So I don't know what the fuck Saskatchewan is. So, yeah. But he's freaking out. I'm Pickery! And just doing all that weird shit. Just because I didn't have the sauce that he wanted. And yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know either. I think I did that that impersonation pretty fucking well. um, but you know, all fandoms have their assholes and their bullshit people. You know, the furry fandom is no exception. We have people. I'm not really a furry myself, although I do have. I do enjoy looking at some people's art and you know, just identify. I guess maybe I somewhat am, maybe, but I don't have a fursona or anything like that, so I'm not hardcore into the furry fandom, but I do enjoy what the people come up with. And it's the same thing with My Little Pony, except I fucking love My Little Pony, okay? My Little Pony is the best fandom ever. Now, again, just because I say that does not give people... That doesn't give you the right to fucking attack me, okay? It's my opinion. If I think that My Little Pony is the best fandom ever, I'm gonna say it, you know? And you can agree with me, you can disagree. I don't care. But don't be fucking assholes and just attack me and saying you're gonna kill me or kill my family and friends just because of that. And trust me, I have gotten a lot of death threats because of that, and other stuff like that, because whatever. And it's the same thing with like, oh yeah, Fluttershy is the best pony in, you know, in the universe of ponies, and then someone that loves Twilight Sparkle comes along and starts fucking bashing me, saying that, oh, you're wrong because this and that, go fucking kill yourself. And that's the thing, is that these fandoms are fucking insane. Like, they're so fucking insane. I mean, again, the Undertale fandom. I've heard about the Dragon Rampa, or whatever the fuck it's called. That one, I think it's Dragon Rampa. That one is fucking insane. I've heard that, and the Persona ones are... So I've heard rumors about them being some of the worst. But I think some of your anime ones, like My Hero Academia, and other ones such as Naruto, Dragon Ball, Inuyasha even. I mean, Inuyasha is pretty tame compared to like My Hero Academia and Naruto and stuff like that. But that's the fucking problem, is that it depends on what fandom you're in. You could be in a sub fandom that's like, yeah, I'm in the anime fandom. I love anime of all kinds. You know, Fullmetal Alchemist, do rah rah rah, Inuyasha, stuff like that. But and I could also be a fandom, you know, part of a fandom of the subculture of like Inuyasha, Dragon Ball, whatever. But you know, some people are just really toxic. Again, the Undertale fandom, I think, seems to have a lot of that, and also the drama. Oh god, the drama side of things recently for the furry fandom and the My Little Pony fandom have gotten just fucking crazy. Alright, and you know, I'm not gonna stop being a brony. Not at all. Even if the show ends, and if I was the last brony ever, and I had a choice to live or die, you know, if I stop becoming a brony, I could live. You know, if I don't, I die. I'd rather die, because being a brony is fucking awesome. But, you know, I mean, the fucking My Little Pony fandom is just drama fucking central now. It has been that way for a couple of years. There have been people that are fake fans of the show, that they're not real fans, you know, that they're fake as fuck, they are toxic. And I'm not afraid to admit some names here. So, if you see this video and you take offense to it, fuck you. You chose this. You chose to be this way, and you are pretty much getting what you fucking deserve. So, there's this person, going by the name Amanda Marie Lockman. Ugh, fucking, it hurts me to even say her name. She is a transgender person. Now, let me just get this straight. Right off the bat, I have no problem with the LGBT community. Be who you want to be. You're fucking awesome, you know. But people like this shouldn't be on the internet. Shouldn't be fucking anywhere at all. So this person is in the fandom of My Little Pony, right? And she thinks that male to female, no, I think it's female to male transgender people shouldn't exist. She hates Muslims, and she's basically a racist, misogynistic person, like Trump. And I don't want to get into too much politics, but I mean, goddamn, she's fucking horrible. And she doesn't like girly girls, so she doesn't like me because, I mean, I'm feminine as fuck. If you've seen some of my videos, if you look at my Instagram posts and my Facebook posts, you'll see that. And, you know, she's just an overall bad person who is, and anybody that disagrees with her, she threatens and she attacks and all this stuff. Now, I've heard some things about this person, you know, this upcoming person I'm talking about now. Alex Fennell. Now, okay. I have mixed feelings about this guy. He's okay. Now, okay, so, I don't know. I get it. You know, you leave the fandom for a little bit because of the drama and stuff. But, I mean, just because of the... I mean, you should still be a fan of the show and the fandom or whatever, even if there's drama. A true fan, in my opinion, again, this is my opinion, should be a part of the fandom no matter what. Even if the drama is fucking all over the place and everywhere you go there's drama. And I deal with this a lot. There's always someone attacking someone else, and saying, oh yeah, you should block this person, unfriend this person, talk shit about this person because blah 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 blah. Oh no, it's this person that started it. Oh, it's this person that started it. It's none of us that started it. It's someone else that's tied to us, and it's their fault that this is happening. And just shut the fuck up, okay? Just shut the fuck up. No one needs all this drama. Now, again, Alex Fennell is... I have mixed feelings about mixed feelings because I watched his live streams when he was still friends with Bronies and stuff before he just blocked us for no apparent reason. And you know, he would always seem like he was going on about, oh, this person said this person said that, whatever. And it's like, dude, just shut the fuck up, okay? You don't have to go through all this drama. You can choose to ignore it. Just ignore it. Don't be a part of it. Even if everybody in their fucking cat is going against you. Even if your Cavalier King Charles Spaniel is against you or whatever. Just don't. Just ignore it. Just forget it. Don't feed into it, because that's the thing. They want you to feed into it, just to make themselves stronger and to make themselves give you more of a reason, or give themselves more of a reason to attack you. But at the same time, I mean, I don't know. I've heard things about him that may or may not be true. That's the thing. All these drama things, they may or may not be true. It's like drama alert. You don't know what's true and what's not. Alright? But I swear, some of the My Little Pony drama that's going on, and the furry drama in some of these fandoms, the Brony and Pegasus community and the furry fandom, these should definitely be on drama alert. This is how bad things have gotten somehow. Now, I'm not saying all fandoms are bad. I'm in a couple fandoms that are not My Little Pony, you know, based. I'm in the video game fandom, which I'm also in the Call of Duty fandom, the Persona fandom, Fire Emblem fandom. I'm in all these fandoms, you know, because I'm a hardcore gamer. Why wouldn't I be? You know, like Halo and Battlefield even. You know, all these games. I'm in the GameCube fandom where people talk about GameCube games and the Xbox fandom, PlayStation. I'm in all these sub-fandoms, you know, that are a part of one giant fandom of video games. I'm a fan of Doctor Who, so I'm in the Doctor Who fandom. I'm a fucking Whovian. You know, I am a Brony. You know, there's that. So, I'm in a lot of fandoms. So, I mean, so... again, I'm not saying all fandoms are bad, but yeah, you're gonna have your bad people and stuff, and some fandoms are worse than others. There's this YouTuber that I watch, shout out to you, by the way, not like you need it, but it's the RPG Monger, I think it is, Yeah, the RPG monger, and he does a lot of fandom stuff, mostly from what I've seen. The Fandom Files, and where he talks about the fandoms and all that stuff. And it's true. There are a lot of bad people in the fandoms, but there are more good people in these fandoms. So if you guys and gals out there are thinking about being a part of any fandom, any fandom at all, doesn't have to be My Little Pony, doesn't have to be Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, anime, video games, just any fandom in the world, any fandom you want, or even if you want to start your own fandom, you shouldn't be, you shouldn't feel like you're not welcome, because there are some people in the fandom that you might want to join that are cool, that are welcoming and stuff. Like the My Little Pony community, shit, there's a lot of us that welcome anybody. No matter what age, no matter what gender, even if you have fucking past transgressions, like you did something bad when you were younger and whatever, we will still accept you. Unless you did something that's too unforgivable, then fuck you. But for the most part, we'll accept you as one of our own. We'll have you join the herd, basically. And in terms of video games, I'll play with you, I guess. I'll play some Call of Duty, maybe some Minecraft, or Halo even. I'm not big on multiplayer, but, if I really want to welcome someone, I'm going to be like, hey, here's my Xbox Live account, here's my PlayStation, just hit me up and we can play maybe some Call of Duty or some Minecraft or whatever together. So there are people in the fandoms that are welcoming. So in a way, I think fandoms are more good than bad. Now, part of this, I think, some people get the wrong idea about fandoms is because of social media. Now, there's always people, like, on Facebook and Twitter are, I guess, breeding grounds for hate, it seems like. And, especially recently. So with Facebook, and this is where all the drama is. I have seen more than my fair share of drama on Facebook of the furry fandom and the Brony fandom and My Little Pony as a whole. Someone says, oh, I don't like a certain episode, and one or two people start attacking you for it, maybe three if you're fucking unlucky enough. But it's like everywhere, and yet I still am a Brony. And The Walking Dead is another thing. I mean, I don't notice a lot about the fandom of The Walking Dead, but in a way, I do think sometimes it's toxic, because it's like, oh, Daryl Dixon is the best, and if you don't agree, and if you don't think that Norma Reedus is the best actor who ever lived, you're fucking insane. Oh yeah, Andrew Lincoln, aka Rick Grimes, he's the best. Oh, you disagree with me, hell's breaking loose with me and you. We're fighting at dawn. Grab your fucking... I'll grab my machete. You grab whatever the fuck you want. We'll kill you. And yeah, it's just... If you don't like a certain character, like, let's say, for example, and this is hypothetical, and this is just an example. Let's say that I hated Negan. And, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, he does a fucking awesome job as being Negan, by the way. So, I love Negan. He's fucking badass. But let's say that I hated Negan. Everybody and their cat would be DMing me death threats on my Instagram, Facebook, you fucking name it. Because, I mean, it's like, oh, you're wrong because you don't like a character that we like. And it's like, in this day and age, you can't say or do anything without having people fucking so far up your ass telling you why you're wrong. And I'm like, you can't even have your own opinions on things. Oh yeah, Halo 4 is like one of the best games I've played in the Halo series. And then someone that's a fucking god at Halo 1 and 2, they're gonna be like, oh, you fucking idiot. You are such a simpleton. You're a piece of fucking shit because you think Halo 4 is the best. I mean, some people have emotional connections to Halo 4. What if Halo 4 is the first game they've ever played in the series? What if Halo 4 is the first game they've ever played in their entire life? What if Halo 4 is the first game they've ever beaten in their life, or in the series? And I just knocked over my cereal. Fuck. But again, you can't, I guess, have an opinion in this day and age, because, I mean, there's gonna be one or two, maybe hundreds of people that are gonna be like, fuck you, you're wrong. And I've gone into, I guess, some heated debates. And it's like, oh, you side with the people that love Halo 1 and 2? Oh, you're fucking wrong, because Halo 4 is the best. Or, oh, you side with the people that love Halo 4? Oh, you're a fucking piece of shit, because Halo 1 and 2 is better. And I'm like, what the fuck? I can't win. And that's the thing, it's a double-edged sword. You know, and I think that is the problem with some of the fandoms, as social media as a whole. Is that these fandoms, they have a lot of drama, they have a lot of hate in some social media, like Facebook and Twitter. And, you know, it's like, oh, you know, we'll just say fuck you because whatever. And that's just not how it should be, you know? But then again, this is the internet. The internet's a fucking... The internet is the Wild West. Anything can happen. Anything can be said. Anything can be done. You know, the internet is a fucking strange place. You know, you know, the internet is the kind of place where you watch a cat video, and the next video you watch can be a video of some guy farting into a can, singing "I'm a Barbie girl" or some weird shit. Actually, I should probably do that. But I digress. So, yeah, I mean, the internet is a strange place. The internet is a place that is, you know, you're anonymous. Even if you have, you know, even if you have a Facebook and your name is legit and that's your actual name and, you know, wherever, you're still pretty much anonymous. Nobody knows exactly where you live, so you're hiding behind a keyboard and stuff, and so you can say whatever you want pretty much on the internet. And sadly, that has led to some people being dumbasses and assholes and fucking whatever. Now, here's a PSA from me to you. Be an asshole responsibly. Don't be an asshole that says, I'm gonna fucking kill you because you don't like a certain character in Naruto or Dragon Ball or Pokemon or whatever. Be the kind of asshole that just does stuff such as spray paints your neighbor's house a bright pink, or an asshole that pulls pranks on people that are harmless. Be that asshole. Don't be the asshole that fucking wants the whole world to die just because they disagree with your stance on Naruto or Pokemon or video games or My Little Pony or anything like that. So, yeah, again, you know, if you are thinking about joining any sort of fandom, go for it. Even if it's like the most toxic, you know, there are some people that actually give a shit, that actually care, and that are willing to welcome you into the fandom, that are willing to embrace your badassness, okay? Like, if there's a fandom for people like me that are girly girls and feminine men, pretty much, I'm pretty sure I'd be welcome. And there's actually a group that I'm in that, pretty much accepts me for who I am, and that's good. So, yeah, fandoms are not all bad, but you have to be careful about some of the fandoms and some people that are in said fandoms, because there are people that like to troll and pose as, you know, fake, you know, fans. They pose as fans when really they're not really fans, and they just want to make your life a living shithole. And speaking of social media and shitholes, this brings me to my final topic of today or tonight's, again, whenever you're watching or listening to this podcast. Facebook is a fucking mess. And social media as a whole is a mess. Now, we all know the shit that's going on with YouTube. I'm not gonna stress too much about that, because everybody knows that. Everybody knows that YouTube is stupid. Is being stupid and stuff, and just being less and less of a platform that people can basically have free speech on and do whatever. But let's talk about Facebook for a little bit. Facebook has gotten from a site where you can post basically whatever you want, same as YouTube, on, from that to a website where you're basically heavily monitored and controlled pretty much. Okay, so one of my friends, he made a post. I'm not gonna say his name because, whatever, out of respect for this person. If I think you're worth talking about, I'm gonna fucking say your name and stuff and just call you out for being the assholes that you are. But in this case, he's a pretty cool person. So he made a post that was about, depression and how he felt bad and he felt like shit pretty much. Facebook took that post down, which only made him feel worse. Now, that's the thing. You can't even post about being depressed and saying shit like, oh, I'm sad and whatever, because Facebook will shut that shit down, no exceptions, and, just like Negan, he'll shut that shit down, no exceptions. But the thing is that you can't be depressed on Facebook without Facebook taking your post down and giving you a 30-day ban. Yes, a 30-day ban. Now, I don't know what the fuck is happening with Facebook now. I don't even know what's going on in the world right now on social media. But somehow, earlier today, which this is Wednesday, August... No, September 11th. On a Wednesday, when I'm making this post, or this podcast. So, I don't know what the fuck Facebook did, or what I did, if anything, which most likely isn't a damn thing, knowing Facebook now. But somehow, some way, there was suspicious activity going on my account. What the fuck? Okay, so with this, you have to make sure you're human. You have to make sure that you say, I'm a human, or I'm not a robot, that bullshit, right? And then you have to use your cell phone, or your home phone, if anybody still has one of those. I don't think a lot of people do. We do, but I don't think a lot of people do, because they have cell phones and tablets now, and computers. So, you enter your phone number, whatever it may be, your house, your cell phone, whatever. They send you a text or a call. They'll call you as an automated thing, giving you a code to enter to get you back into your account. What the fuck? I understand, some people may hack you. That's happening a lot lately. And that's another thing. Facebook doesn't care about anybody anymore. I don't think they ever did, but they really don't now. Okay, so there are posts where people are literally threatening each other. Like, so-and-so, I'm gonna fucking kill you, or I'm gonna rape you, or whatever. And that's apparently allowed on Facebook. Because Facebook isn't taking those posts down. And these people are just like, oh, I'm still here. I'm still talking shit about this person, or wanting to fuck up the whole world. And whatever. And also, innocent posts. Like, honoring something. Like, so today, a lot of people are honoring 9/11. Because today is the, at least at the time of this podcast, it's the anniversary of 9/11. Basically, the 18th year since this happened. And so a lot of people are posting stuff about, we will never forget, and, never forget, or we salute all those who have died, and rest in peace, and all that good stuff, right? Well, I did the same thing. And I guess that's what Facebook is worried about? I don't know. But again, and they also are fucking selective. So let's say, again, one of my friends posts something like that. A 9/11 tribute to be like, rest in peace to all those who died, and thank you to all those who responded and did all the stuff that they did, to help. But let's say they would be perfectly fine. I would post the same shit. And then my post is the one that gets taken down, and I have to deal with this Facebook bullshit. I mean, I didn't post anything whatsoever that was wrong on my main account, and yet I get like a fucking 30-day ban. Just for sticking up for one of my friends. Okay, so, one of my friends, okay, so I'm gonna fucking say this bitch's name. Her name is Priscilla. I forgot the last name, but she attacked one of my friends and made him feel like shit, which led him to do these posts, you know, about being depressed and whatever. And Facebook took those posts down, but yet let Priscilla abuse him and talk shit about him and stuff. I try to step up for my friend, you know, and try to help him out of his depression and try, you know, the best that I can and stuff. And yes, I know I have a heart. It's not a big one, but it's something. You know, it's you know, for people that I really care about and stuff. And then, you know, I say something that wasn't even that bad, like Priscilla is a bitch or something like that, which she is. She really is. And then that post gets taken down, and I get a 30-day ban because I defended my friend and I helped him out of whatever. So now I'm pretty much without Facebook for a couple of days because my backup account is the one that I have to verify I'm a fucking human. And then my main account, my William Clark account, that one is fucking just goddamn all over the place. You know, Facebook. I know you're trying to help some people, but goddamn it, you don't know how to help anybody. You're only trying to make the ones that feel like shit feel worse. You know, some of us, we make these posts so we can get help from our friends and family and stuff like that. That's like the only way we really know how. And you, by taking down the posts and giving us bans and blocking us from using features on Facebook, make that shit worse. Some people have actually killed themselves because of you, Facebook. I know Mark Zuckerberg doesn't give a half-pint rat's ass. That didn't give a fucking smidge of an asshole fuck. You know, he didn't care. I mean, he's making all this money, and, you know, we, the filthy commoners that don't do anything right with our lives, you know, we're over here basically forced to deal with all this stuff. And Mark Zuckerberg is like, oh yeah, oh, a depressing post? Ah, shut that shit down, yo. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Give him a 30-day ban. I mean, seriously, Facebook, what the fuck are you doing? You know, and this, we're living in a day and age where you don't do anything wrong, and you can still get fucked for it. I have one now, but I had one before. I had an Instagram account. It was called Princess William Clark. So basically, it was me, you know, just doing whatever. I had a lot of posts. I was decent. You know, I wasn't famous or anything, but I had a lot of followers. I had a lot of posts and stuff. Well, I guess some asshole decided to, you know, falsely flag me or whatever and get my account banned. So my account's banned. I had to make another account with my other Facebook. And so, you know, I mean, what, okay, with this, what if I can't sign into my Instagram now because I'd have to verify Facebook? All because Facebook is being a fucking idiot. A fucking goddamn idiot. Now, most things I do now, I sign in via my Facebook. Some of the apps that I use, I sign in with Facebook. You know, on, you know, Nox emulator. Back when I had my Kindle tablets, some of the apps, I had 2 Kindles. One for my main account, one for my backup account. So if anybody wanted to message me on my backup, I can go there while messaging people on my first account, my main account. And it doesn't matter what it was. You know, on The Walking Dead Road to Survival, I had a backup account. I had, that wasn't as good as my main account. But, I mean, now, all these things, I may lose a lot of progress, all because of Facebook. It's not just my Facebook that I don't care about Facebook all that much. Yeah, I post a lot of stuff on there and whatever. And that's basically how I think I get some of my viewers, is I post stuff and I share the links whenever a video uploads to YouTube, you know, and I share that stuff to Facebook and Twitter so that people are going to be like, oh, he uploaded something, which in a way they should know if they're subscribed. But for those that aren't subscribed, that still are, you know, watching my content and stuff, they need to know when I upload, otherwise they're going to be like, oh shit, he hadn't uploaded anything. Oh wait, yeah, he did. Fuck. But yeah, I mean, Facebook. It's not just about Facebook that I'm worried about, which I don't really care much about. The only thing I really use it for is whatever. But all the apps that I've used via Facebook. Again, Walking Dead, Road to Survival. Which, yeah, it's a backup account, and it's not as good as my main account. Which I can sign in from my fucking Google account, because Nox emulator is used via Google. And, you know, other stuff. But my Pokemon Mega account, you know, my backup account, I use that for Pokemon Mega, which it has a lot of progress saved to it. A lot of friends at it. A lot of Pokemon captured. A high-ass level. I was decent in the arena. All this stuff could go down the fucking toilet, all because of Facebook being a shithole. And, and you know, all that. And maybe I should do the same thing with, like bind it into my Google account, so if something does happen to my Facebook, then I'll have Google and stuff and other, you know, other sources to have my saved progress. But yeah, that's another thing, is that I have all these apps signed into that particular account. So I'm gonna lose all the shit. I'm gonna lose all my hard progress and my hard work that I've done on some of these games and apps. I'm gonna lose possibly my other fucking, you know, Instagram account, all because Facebook wanted to be a fucking piece of shit and flat out say I'm not human. Because they detected, I'm using air quotes here, suspicious activity. Now, I think it was either yesterday or 2 days ago. Well, technically it's like 2 days ago because it's 12:02 now. Basically the 12th now. My account, my backup account got hacked, and so, you know, the person that hacked me was talking shit and whatever. And, so, like, goddamn. Now, that I can understand. But at the same time, it took Facebook a while, from what I'm hearing, to understand that my account was hacked and to do something about it. And also, when my account isn't hacked, they still do the same thing. I mean, you know, I post a lot of memes, I post a lot of weird-ass status updates that make no sense, like something to the effect of vagina bushes in the microwave farting canyons out of a pussy straw or something like that, you know, some weird shit that doesn't make any sense. Then again, nothing I ever say ever does make sense. But as Discord says, what fun is there in making sense? I mean, there is none, you know, but all these things, yeah, social media is great, to an extent, but only when it works right. You know, with Twitter and Facebook and YouTube, Instagram even, you know, when some of these applications and social media sites actually work well, when they're not down all the time, or when they're not fucking you over left and right, they're actually pretty cool, because you can use them to contact with your friends and family, and, you know, let's say, you know, because my uncle and aunt are like far away, a couple hours, I can contact them, you know, from Facebook and other stuff like that, so I'm still somewhat close to them, and whatever. But that's like a good thing, but also it's a very bad thing, because, you know, because almost all the time goes down, it seems like, and, you know, all these things that happen within everything, such as people fucking you over, hacking accounts, because there's a big scam hack going on right now where I think I might have mentioned this before, but it's something like they will have a picture of you and they will be in all exclamation points, is this you or whatever, and it'll say some weird shit like 200,000 views, which is not right. Don't click on that link, by the way, because it will hack you. It'll give these people access to your account and fuck you over. But, Facebook doesn't care. Another thing is there's these porn bots. You know the porn bots that happened on PSN and Xbox Live a while ago? Where it's like, hi, I found you from this, looking through your friends list or looking through just whatever through a search. Let's basically have sex, or let me link you to my porn account or whatever, the pornographic website. Those porn bots are basically still there on Facebook. Facebook Messenger is filled to the brim with these things, and Facebook doesn't care. The scams and the hacking that's going on with the whole "is this you" video bullshit that's happening, and I might make a video talking about that if I can get my phone to actually work. Yeah, I have a ZTE phone. It's a Masson or something like that. I don't know what it is. It's a ZTE phone. If I can get that thing to work properly and can factory reset it, I will probably do a video about that eventually, just to clarify what I'm talking about here. But yeah, just Facebook just doesn't care about anybody. They don't care if you're defending your friends from people that deserve to be treated like shit on the internet or in reality, because seriously, if you call someone a bitch, I guess you fucking get your account banned for 30 days, even if you're sticking up for your friends. And the person that got called a bitch deserved it. Like, seriously, fuck it, And Facebook, I don't know. There have been times where I'm thinking about just like quitting Facebook and just keeping Messenger, so people that want to talk to me on Messenger can. But I use Facebook to pretty much promote my content. So, for the one or two people that are actually watching my videos. And, yeah. Fuck. So, to recap in this particular, this Brony podcast, Sans should not be in Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers is a fucking awesome game series, though it can be boring after you've done everything. Fandoms are not as bad as you think, even though it may seem like that at some times. There's drama in a lot of fandoms, and social media sucks ass, especially Facebook, recently. So, that is it for this Brony podcast. I don't know when this is going to be uploaded. Probably later today, actually, because like I said, it's 12 something. It's 12:08 right now. So it's basically the 12th of September. It's like I made this podcast from September 11th and the 12th, like start of September 12th. So basically 2 days. Not really, but really, I don't know. So maybe this will be uploaded later after the Pokemon Week video, which I have some epic content planned for the last 2 days of Pokemon Week. So keep your assholes peeled for that. Keep your eyes out. Just look forward to all the future awesomeness. And a little spoiler alert. Episode 7, Pokemon Week, Day 7, will have Fluttershy in it. So that's all I'm going to spoil. That's all I'm going to say. So, keep an eye out for that. And keep whatever going on. It's going to be a good one. So, just when that comes out, watch that one. And also watch all the Pokemon Week episodes and days and stuff. So, yeah. But if you guys and gals like this video, give this podcast a like. If not, it's fine too. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on the whole damn thing. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon down below to get notified of my future uploads and live streams and whatever the fuck else that I do. And as always, I'll see y'all in the next video or podcast. I think I said something in earlier podcasts. I wasn't going to do the peace out and bro hoof because it's just audio with the visuals of my channel banner. But fuck it, I'll do it one more time just for this particular podcast because it's over an hour long and I got nothing better to do anyway. Peace out, people, and bro hoof. Yay, you heard that right. I'm doing it again. Bro hoof. Yay.